Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dalmas. Today I want to start this video in a different way. This is not how I normally start my videos, but today allow me to welcome you all here. Those who are here for the first time, I'm kindly requesting that you take a moment, subscribe and put on the notification bell so that every time I do my videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. And for the returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to support the content of this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua is doing what the president did after presidential results were announced. At that time, we saw so many people who were defeated in Azimio la Umoja joining Kenya Kwanza to work with William Samoei Ruto. Again, after Tewizo Prowa, we have seen Rigathi Gachagua doing what William Samoei Ruto did. Today evening, there was an emergency meeting with all Jubilee leaders at Rigathi Gachagua's office. And during this meeting, there's so many things that we can predict, or there are so many things we can talk about happened in that meeting. Number one, you know very well that for the last 3 days, after Jeremiah Kioni's report, there has been tension in Kenya Kwanza. And that one, they must not take it lightly. Anything might happen. When Raila Amolo Odinga comes back to the country, we are expecting him also to give a report on what Jeremiah Kioni said the other day. I told you in my previous video that what Jeremiah Kioni talked about, Raila Amolo Odinga is aware. And Raila Amolo Odinga must be the one who told him to address the nation and tell them what happened during the presidential results announcement. Now, Rigathi Gachagua is trying to make sure that those who supported Raila Amolo Odinga from Mount Kenya and Central region, they have totally left Raila Amolo Odinga aside. If Rigathi Gachagua can convince these leaders, then it means from Central and Mount Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga is going to have very few people who are going to support him. Because we have seen the faces who are seeing with Raila Amolo Odinga in Mount Kenya, Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege, they were in the meeting. You understand very well that such a meeting, when leaders are called to discuss something, they are not leaving it like that. So very soon, we're going to expect those leaders to come out and tell Kenyans what the meeting was about. But for those who understands the politics of this country, it's all about convincing them on how they're going to stop supporting Raila Amolo Odinga from the mountain. If they continue working with Raila Amolo Odinga, and if the servers are going to be opened and the recount is going to be done, then it means they're going again to have a stiff competition. We don't know what is going to happen, but we are waiting to hear what Raila Amolo Odinga is going to tell the people who supported him and what he's going to tell the world, because the world is is behind Raila Amolo Odinga. Another thing I predict Rigathi Gachagua was telling these leaders is all about the kingpin from the mountain. Rigathi Gachagua is so interested in becoming the kingpin from Mount Kenya. And by doing so, he has to call leaders within Azimio and those who are in Kenya Kwanza to support him so that he can be the kingpin of Mount Kenya. Another thing, uh, another thing I was thinking is all about trying to unite people from the mountain not to be the way they were in 2022. By doing so, in future, Rigathi Gachagua might require the support from those leaders. Now, by him calling them, you want to tell them the advantage of having a deputy president from Mount Kenya. And by doing so, he will call their support so that people in the mountain will continue talking good of Rigathi Gachagua and not talking bad things about Rigathi Gachagua. He's also trying to convince them to tell people the advantage of having someone like Rigathi Gachagua in the government of William Samoei Ruto. But all those have just mentioned are just by the way. And that's what I'm going to do a thorough research and do analysis about what the meeting was all about. Thank you for watching this up to the end. Thank you and be tuned so that you cannot miss my analysis.